Hello, my name is Richard Blore, and today it is my pleasure and privilege to bring a reflection based on one of our favourite carols, O come, Emmanuel. It's one of those carols that we instantly recognise from the opening few bars. Yet how much do we know of the lyrics? I have to confess that I didn't even remember the second line. Do you know what it is? Now, this carol was originally a 7-verse poem dating back to the 8th century, and it was translated from the original Latin in 1851. During the 7 nights leading up to Christmas, the medieval church would chant a verse. Each of the verses starts with a prayer that begins with the phrase, O come, and it includes a name of Jesus based on Old Testament references. Emmanuel, wisdom, Key of David, Lord of might. And when we take the initial letter of those 7 Latin names of Jesus, those letters form an acrostic, spelling out the word ero cras, which means I will be with you tomorrow. It's an unusual carol, as there is no mention of the Nativity, no Bethlehem, no angels or shepherds. In fact, there's no mention of Mary or Joseph either. Because it's a translation and because the tune is so good, it's a carol that's been adapted and amended over the years, with new versions appearing all the time. The only consistency within all the versions that I've heard is the opening verse. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. As we sing of Israel being in lonely exile, in these strange times it struck me that we may ourselves feel in a form of exile ourselves. Being exiled is the state of being barred from one's native country. And as I'm recording this before the end of the second lockdown, I suspect that there may be some of us at this time that feel that we have been barred from something that we may consider to be home for us. Barred from visiting friends and family, barred from worshipping together in church, barred from our work or our workplaces, barred from our usual leisure activities, from restaurants, from sports grounds. And this year we may be only too aware of how different Christmas will be from other years. Our eldest daughter Alex is a respiratory registrar in Bournemouth Hospital. She works with COVID patients, and we are unlikely to see her until this second wave is over. And I'm sure that for most of you watching this, that this will be a different Christmas for you. You'll be missing someone or something of what you would usually associate with Christmas. But let us remind ourselves afresh that Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus came not merely to show us how to live, but primarily to pay the price for our wrongdoing, that we could be made right before God. In Matthew's Gospel we read, "The Son of God did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Jesus is Emmanuel. He was our ransom. He is with us now. He will appear again in glory. At this Christmas time, as we sing this carol, let us encourage one another to focus on what we do have through Jesus. Let's encourage each other to rejoice, rejoice. Emmanuel shall come for us all. Have a lovely day, everyone, and don't forget to come back tomorrow as we open a new window on our Advent calendar. Bye.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou Key of David, come and open wide our heavenly hold. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to